everyone, it's Monica. Welcome back to Artsy Bits, my channel where you know there will be creativity, but you never know exactly what that creativity will be. And today I have a wonderfully fun, beautiful swatching video for you having to do with this set of watercolors that I have. And here's the big news of this video. I am doing my first giveaway here on Artsy Bits, so stay tuned if you want to find out what the giveaway is for and how to win. As you can see, we're looking at a couple palettes here made by Prima. These are their art philosophy palettes. First one here is called Terrain, and that's the one that I did a painting of a desert scene using this palette, and I just love the greens and I love the earthy kind of jewel tones in that palette. Super, super beautiful. And then this next one is Tropicals, and you're going to see a lot of that palette today in the video. But this third one here, still in the box, and I did open the box because I had purchased this from a private party, and I wanted to make sure this was legit and everything was brand new, and it in fact is. This is their Classics set of watercolors, and this is the one I'm giving away today. So if you're interested in a brand new set of classic watercolors made by Prima Art Philosophy, just keep watching. This is what I'm going to be giving away, and I'll be explaining the giveaway a little bit later. Basically, this is a beautiful tin set of a dozen classic watercolor colors. This is kind of what you think of when you think of a beginner's set of watercolors as far as the colors go, and it does come with a swatch card and some places to mix some paint inside the palette there. This loop-de-doo on the back I haven't really found a great use for, but I believe it's so that you can hold it and kind of feel secure that it's in your hand if you were traveling. So I'm going to pack this back away in this box now and set it aside. That one I'm not going to open, obviously. I'm going to save that for one lucky winner here on Artsy Bits. So be sure to keep watching to see how you can win this awesome set of watercolors containing 12 really basic, wonderful classics to get started with. Now let's take a look here at the Tropicals palette. I've added that black that is broken. I added that into the palette and it's falling apart. Don't take that as a sign of anything being wrong with these palettes. So I'm covering that up. It's the top dozen there that were provided by Prima. I just decided to add a black and a white to kind of hold them in place and prevent them from shifting around. And also just so that I would have a black and a white on hand when I'm using this palette. I'm not sure why that black shattered in the palette. I'm a little disappointed in that. That was a Koi watercolor straight out of the tube. So for future reference, I'll keep that in mind. But anyways, today what I'm doing is creating my own little swatch chart. Now I've never done a swatch chart using this method of swatching in particular. And this is more than just swatching the dozen colors that come in the palette. You actually make yourself a little chart like this, and it's sort of like a times table, but for colors. So if you're into math like I am, that might have made sense. If not, it probably doesn't make sense. But basically what you're going to do is put all the colors along the top and all the colors along the side, and then you're using this grid to sort of mix the colors together. And essentially what you're doing is setting it up so that you as the artist can see just how many color variations you can create with only the dozen paints that are in this palette. And I was really actually very surprised at how many colors I could come up with. So as you can see here, I'm writing down the color number and name along the left-hand margin. And then I'm going to do the same thing along the top margin there. Same thing, color and name in the same order. And this is going to get my grid set up and ready to go. So this is the part where you go ahead and decide which colors am I going to do first. I'm going to start with the yellows, the lighter colors, and then kind of move into some of my darker colors just so that my water stays semi-clean and my colors stay semi-accurate. This is really just an experiment for me because I've never swatched colors this way, so I thought I'd just bring you along for the ride. If you find yourself enjoying this at any point, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. What do you think of this kind of a swatch chart? Have you ever done it? I think it's really encouraging to me to do it this way because this particular set of watercolors, this Tropicals set, I've been a little bit hesitant to use because the colors are just so bright and cheery and tropical. And I am really impressed actually at how many earthy tones I'm able to make as I go on through this video. So keep your eyes open for that. So as you can see, I'm doing one row across of this pineapple color, one row down of this color. The name is pineapple. And I'm going to continue to do that with each color from lightest to darkest, just kind of working my way through this palette. Now there are going to be squares that are overlapping, and that's the key. That's the really cool thing about this method of swatching, is you're going to be able to see when your colors overlap, kind of an idea of what color could be made when you mix those two colors together. So what you're going to discover is that you can actually make a huge number of colors even with a palette only containing 12 colors. And that's great news for those of us on a budget. We don't have to go out and buy a million different colors of watercolor. We can use what we have and make some really, really gorgeous shades of color. Let's talk about the giveaway here. To win this giveaway, I would love for you to please be subscribed to this channel, to leave a comment down below. Let me know what color you see today in this palette is your favorite. Leave any sort of a comment or question and you'll be entered into this giveaway. I would also love for you to be following me over on Instagram, Insta Artsy Bits over there, and that link is down in the description box below for you as well. And then I would love for you to join my Facebook group. I am just dying to see the kinds of things that you are creating and working on. I'd love for you to share those over in my Facebook group. If you're not on Facebook or you don't do Instagram, don't sweat it. You can still win the giveaway as long as you're subscribed to this channel and leave a comment down below. We're going to let this giveaway run all the way through October 15th, and then I will announce the winner, and we will all cheer and be happy for that person. Let me know if you have any questions about that information I've just shared. I'll also do just a quick little write-up in the description box down below just to make sure that you don't miss anything. Basically, just be a subscriber and leave a comment down below and you'll be entered. So as you can see, as I go along here more and more, you're starting to see the colors overlapping and affecting one another differently. It's just so fun to see what it looks like when the red layers over the green or the orange or the purple. It's just so much fun. And this did take a little bit of time for me to do, but it was honestly very satisfying to just watch and practice. And no, these swatch rectangles are not perfect or anything like that, but that's not really the idea of this exercise. It's just sort of an exercise to get to know your palette. And honestly, I'm more likely to reach for this palette now that I know the array of colors that can be produced. I don't have to be in the mood for painting something really bright and cheerful. If I want to use this palette, I can bring this palette out and make just about every color of the rainbow, as you will see as time goes on. Speaking of time going on, I'm not going to yammer through the entire video here, but just like with my Prismacolor pencil swatches, I didn't want to leave any of the colors out or skip anything, just in case you were researching this particular palette and wanted to see the colors and how they behave. So I hope that you sit back, relax, grab something nice to drink, something cold if you're having a warm day where you are, or something warm if you're feeling a little bit chilled, and just sit back, relax, and enjoy the swatching. my goodness, who doesn't love this amazing array of colors that we ended up with today? There are amazing browns in there and deep purples and all kinds of neutrals and bright colors alike. I just love this. Hey, if you're interested in hearing about my spiritual journey at all, I invite you to subscribe to my Because Jesus Bible Journaling channel here on YouTube. You might find that interesting. Otherwise, I hope I do see you over on Instagram or on Facebook. On Instagram, I am InstaArtsyBits, and on Facebook, I am Artsy Adventures. So hopefully we can connect that way. Again, looking forward to reading your comments and questions down below. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and just be blessed. Bye-bye.